And now, here to entertain you all, because every day he's hustling. Side Hustle Cinema.
Welcome back to the channel. Side Hustle Cinema here. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be just doing a collection update. These are some movies that I've gotten in over, the past week and a half. It includes some titles that I got from that 2-for-1 sale from Amazon and a little bit from Target. I didn't go with a lot of, the big releases, a lot of expensive things. I spent a bunch of money on Full Moon on their sale. So I kind of took it easy on the Amazon and the Target sale. But I'll show you, some of these movies I got. It's mostly just collection filler stuff that I'd kind of missed out on or just hadn't picked up and just kind of wanted to add to the collection. So I'll start with some of the less interesting movies and then get up to the newer stuff and maybe the more interesting titles. So here we go. Yeah, and if you like these types of videos, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you are unsubscribed to the channel, I invite you to do so. And leave me a comment about anything we talk about in the video. I enjoy interacting with you guys. I had a nice little push in subscribers here over the past week or so. It's been really good, actually. I was kind of stuck in a rut for a little while, and it's nice to finally break out of that. And check out some of my 4K reviews that I've been doing. I did one for Alligator, and I did one for The Running Man. And I've got a bunch more that I definitely want to do. But I really do appreciate all you guys. I appreciate the support, and let's go ahead and get back into this video. So the first title I picked up, these were just some kind of cheap movies. I think all these were like under $8 or something. I got these three together. The first one was Booksmart. It's a decent little comedy. I enjoyed it. I mean, they called it like Superbad with these girls, but it's not to the level of Superbad. But I did enjoy the movie, and I'd been kind of wanting to add it to the collection. I think it was only like $7.99. Of course, you buy two, you get one free, so it was like even cheaper than that. I think this is one of the ones I got with it, and that's Soldier with Kurt Russell. It's a solid movie. If you watch the trailer for this one, the trailer is phenomenal. It will get you super pumped to watch this movie. The movie doesn't quite live up to the trailer, but it is pretty good. And then I got The Babe. This one, it's one of those Mill Creek retro VHS slipcovers. I always enjoyed these. They're always pretty good movies too. There's only a few that are like, that I just definitely wouldn't want. But most of these are pretty good movies. This is a story of Babe Ruth. It's got John Goodman playing Babe Ruth. It's a solid movie. And, these are always really cheap. Nice to pick up. Next, I got Secret Window. I'm a big Stephen King fan, as you can see back there. And I actually own this one already in a multi-pack. But I wanted to pick it up individual. Get an individual release of it. So, the price was right. It was there. So I just went ahead and picked that one up. Next, I got a 2-pack here. It's Last Man Standing with Bruce Willis. And another Bruce Willis movie, and this one's really the reason why I got it. It's for The Last Action Hero. I have The Last Action Hero on DVD. I don't have it on Blu-ray. Although this Blu-ray I don't think is much better than the DVD. I think this one's only like a 720 upscale. And so I don't think it's ever had a true 2K scan on Blu-ray. I think the 720 upscale is all it's ever gotten. But it's still, I guess, the best way you can watch it right now. This is one of those movies I would love to see get a 4K eventually. I think that would be great. And Last Man Standing, it's pretty good too. Actually, it's sort of a little bit of like a mobster type movie. He plays like the muscle, and he kind of goes rogue a little bit. Plays both sides of the mob war. But the whole buddy cop talk and the month and everything got me kind of thinking about the Last Boy Scout, and that's pretty much why I picked this one up. Buddy Cop Month. Speaking of buddy cops, I finally picked up the Rush Hour trilogy. I mean, this thing's been cheap forever. You get all 3 movies on Blu-ray. You get this cool collector set. And, it's only been like $11, $12, something like that. So, ridiculously cheap. Pretty much everyone should have this in their collection. And, they're pretty good movies, too. I mean, I think everyone knows about these movies. This one is great, too. I just picked this one up. Code Red put this one out. It's Kingdom of the Spiders. It's, an animal attacks movies. And, it's from 1977. It's got William Shatner in it. And it's just about this, this sort of, I think it's Texas town. I just watched it, actually. And he plays a veterinarian, and all of a sudden, all these tarantulas are just like, forming these giant mounds everywhere. And it's just kind of, becoming a big problem for this town. And the problem just gets worse and worse until, finally, like, all these spiders just attack everybody. And the ending of this one's pretty crazy. This is definitely one of those movies that will make your skin crawl, but it absolutely holds up, and it looks really good. This is one of those that's got a new 2K scan, and yeah, fantastic movie. So the next movie I want to talk about is Mosquito. This one came out in 1995, and Synapse put this one out. I think it came out on Blu-ray on 2020. I think it was, and it's an excellent restoration of this movie. This was a sort of a cheaper made movie. It actually stars Gus Hansen. The original Leatherface. This is his big weekend. With Leatherface. The new Texas Chainsaw coming out on Netflix. But yeah, this movie's it was fully restored. The thing with Synapse, I mean, they actually put a card in here in the case that tells you about the transfer. And I'll just tell you a little bit about it real quick. It says, Mosquito is scanned in 3K resolution utilizing a double flash HDR. And it was downsampled, to 2K for the Blu-ray. It was originally shot on 16mm and blown up to 35mm. But then certain elements of the movie were filmed in 35mm. It says that you may notice that some of the scenes are out of focus, and that has nothing to do with the transfer. That was just the way the movie was shot. So this movie, like, they shot it and it was out of focus and they just let it roll. They didn't reshoot, they didn't redo those scenes. So you're going to get some spotty moments in this one. But they brought it back as best they can. Sounds like they did a phenomenal job. They talk about how the initial film negative, there was lots of dirt, lots of hair, scratches. They went through that whole restoration treatment to restore that before they scanned it. And with the audio, now this is super cool because you guys know how much I love the audio. I was expecting, it's going to be another, mono track or maybe a stereo track or something. They did do a restored 2.0 stereo mix, but then they went back and included a brand new 7.1 surround sound mix. And I cannot wait to check that out and to listen to it. Monster Movie 7.1. Yes, please. Sign me up. I'll take that all day long. Awesome kind of release here. They actually give you reversible cover art as well. And there's the reversible cover art. I kind of like that better. It's got Gus Hansen on the cover, and they have him holding a chainsaw. So I guess we're gonna get some Gus Hansen chainsaw action out of this movie. And there's a little bit of disc art on there as well. So 20th anniversary edition, absolutely looks phenomenal. Can't wait to check it out. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with that one. And then got a newer release here. This one just came out this week, and that's Nick of Time. Johnny Depp movie. This one is a thriller sort of action movie. I think he's like there to pick his daughter up at like Grand Central Station, and all of a sudden he gets caught up in this situation where he's supposed to kill this political leader who's like having some kind of a rally or something. And the movie's set in real time, so he's given like 75 minutes to pull off this execution. And I think it's to maybe save his daughter, I think. It's been a while since I've seen it, so I'm a little fuzzy on the details. This has Charles Dutton in it, who's a fantastic actor. And Christopher Walken's in it as well. So great cast on this one. I do remember it being a pretty, good movie. And so I'm, definitely looking forward to watching that one very soon. These next two movies I'll talk about a little bit together. Of course, I just did a full 4K disc review of Alligator, but I got that one in from Scream Factory. You can definitely check out my review of this one. I'll leave it, in an end card at the end of the video. But definitely check out that review. It turned out to be a pretty good transfer, and it's a really solid movie. But this one here I got as well, and that was Alligator 2, the Mutation. And I hadn't seen this one at the time, it was a blind buy. And I finally had a chance to watch it, and I really enjoyed it. It was good. It was really sort of a similar plot to Alligator, the first one. You still have the police detective. You have this giant alligator in the sewers again. There was a few things that were different. One, the audio on this one is much, much better than on Alligator. You actually get a little bit of a surround sound mix on here that actually sounded really good. A lot of interesting characters. Like, there's not even like really a big alligator moment until about 45 minutes into the movie. But it didn't really bother me. Like, I was just enjoying the movie. It was kind of interesting. It's got some horror icon legends in here, though. You got Dee Wallace is in here. And Kane Hodder is also in here. And there's a great special feature that Kane Hodder does where, he talks a little bit about this movie, but he actually gave me some good insight on Alligator, because he talks about that one as well, the first one. He was actually a stuntman on that movie and worked inside of like the alligator prop that they had, and he was in the alligator and was like controlling the jaw. And he didn't get a screen credit for it, so he's not listed as, in the credits for Alligator. And he was kind of pissed off about that. He didn't like that at all. But I didn't know that. You know, when I watched Alligator, I didn't know that Kane Hodder was, you know, was kind of the alligator in a way. But he plays just an alligator hunter in this movie. But yeah, he talks a lot about, he actually talks about Jason Takes Manhattan. He talks about making this movie, making Alligator. He talks about a lot of stuff. It's a really cool special feature. This was definitely a good movie, worth picking up for sure. Love the artwork on here too. And that's actually going to do it for my pickups this week. Hopefully next week I'll have that full moon haul. I'll have some more pickups because this Tuesday's a big week. A lot of good stuff coming out on Tuesday. And then also I have another order from Amazon Germany coming in. And I'll be showing that off as well. So, there may be 3 haul videos coming up next week. And I definitely plan on keeping these 4K disc reviews rolling. I've got some good stuff coming in. There's some stuff coming out on Tuesday. And I still got 2 or 3 other disc reviews that I want to do from stuff that I got from Amazon Germany. I want to do the new 4K steelbook for Leatherface. And I want to do The Never-Ending Story. That one's on 4K as well. And so look forward to those videos. And, make sure you're subscribed. And hit that like button and all that good stuff. And that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, stay safe, have fun, keep watching those movies. And I'll see you on the next one.